Ну что ж, господа, всем здравствуйте, с вами Скэтман, сегодня с вами Genshin Impact. Доброго времени, зрителятусы. Что за радио романтик? О, романтик. Русы против ящеров. Молодой сумерский порт Ормоз. Ау! Пакубо! Как насчет на балконе посидеть? Там круто. Зимний гулаг. А? Почти в снегу. Ау! Ау! О нет, пойман твою мать. Так. Типа я должен почитать, да? You've got to прочитать. So, Mr. Allen Sarusi, what are we going to do now, see? Как молния Рейзера. Рейзер крутой. Чё там, Райден Йоими? Боньк. Боньк. Нет времени объяснять. Проверяй, какая коробка у Либэни. Чё там? Путь домой, чё? Получить. О, спасибо. Получить. О, спасибо. О, спасибо. Не получено. О, спасибо. Вау! Ну, киса сейчас гулаг катается. Давай, вылазь оттуда. Вылазь. Вылазь же, пультикес. Ты же пультикулек. Жги Будуль Бегус. Смотри-ка, гулаг, зимний гулаг. Прохладненько. Есть такой киски, есть такой. Так. Мне вон C3 Моно упала вместо C2 Ryzen. Но выиграть 4 раз подряд 50 было бы слишком. Вымерение. Что-то там, что-то там. Так, что там? Мяу. Такая там, да. Да, пускай померзнет, пускай. Что у нас, Юмит вообще есть? Нет, я не помню. Сколько всего выпустил-то? Нету. Можно кинуть трай. Давайте кинем трай. Just give it a try. Господу помолимся! Господу помолимся! Не домолились. Что ж. Не. I give it a try. Так, что там? Мистер Ален Сарус. What are we going to do now, Mr. Allen Saros? Tell me what you know.
Add astro.
Повтор, о боже мой, Вадим великий, да. Шеврес за 80 круток. Что у тебя по квестам? С Сумера есть квесты? По-любому. Ну, типа... Фонтейн, Сумеру Панихида Билцис? Хварна добра и зла кеш-келекеш. Вот. кис такие, ну мяу. Ладно, хорошо, кис, хорошо, померзли. Померзли. График у вас. Завода! Ты будешь. Твою мать, меня бесит. Короче, с колонками беда. Контакт что-то от чутка отходит, и все, и звук пропадает. Во-во. Там сидите, пожалуйста, не вопрос. Квест Нахиды, идем его. Окей?
Hungry. Let's hunt.
Так, давно не видишь, жить, левенько пожираешь. Жизнь полна побед и неудач, я привык к этому, знаешь ли. Недомогание не повод для беспокойства, а мелкие поражения лишь часть игры. Так что, наверное, можно сказать, что все у меня хорошо. А ты как поживаешь, друг? Не очень, давай. Правда? Сегодня счастлив, потому что снова встретил у тебя. Просто поигнорил, правда? Что-нибудь интересное произошло за последнее время? Как думаешь, не лучше мне отправиться на Тлан и поискать новые возможности для торговли? Воспользуйся моментом ковать железо пока горячо. Ха-ха-ха, в этот раз я не хочу ехать на Тлан. Несколько дней назад я случайно провалился в яму, провел всю ночь любую звездами. Не сказать, что в последнее время у меня все было идеально. Че, с переводом чуть не так, или что? Они как будто два разных диалога ведут параллельно, не связанных друг с другом. В итоге меня спас проходящий мимо искатель приключений, и я даже не успел проголодаться. Все хорошо, что хорошо кончается, не так ли? Смотря на звезды в ночном небе, я не мог не загадаться вопросом, что лежит за пределами этого мира. Бескрайнее пространство множества миров? Ты тоже так думаешь, друг? Я подумал, а что если бы каждая звезда была Солнцем, и вокруг каждой из этих Солнц вращалась бы планета, которую мы могли бы посетить? Что если мы даже смогли бы посетить каждую отдельную звезду? Может быть, они просто излучают свет и не такие уж горячие? Он Энакина косплеит. Ночи там, наверное, очень светлые, иногда так ярко, что невозможно спать. Пытаться прожить новый торговый маршрут? А народы, живущие там высоко, тоже используют Мору. Но если в тех краях круглые сутки светло, значит жить невозможно, верно? Вернемся к текущему вопросу. Наша прежняя сделка в силе, и так никаких изменений. Я здесь, за коробкой с чудесами. Сегодня требуется этот предмет. Поиньк. Знакомый посоветовал пазл алхимия. Оказывается, это целый жанр, он страдает от одной глобальной проблемы. Тебе постоянно выдают некие предметы, которые ты соединяешь, чтобы получить новые. Но, увы, логика этих слияний не всегда очевидна и порой вовсе вбешивает. Любовь равно человек плюс человек. Жизнь равно любовь плюс время. Равно болото. Плюс энергия. Жизнь, болото плюс энергия, чё? Человек равно земля плюс жизнь. Все становится еще хуже, когда ты начинаешь смотреть все эти рецепты и видишь кентавра от 500 различных вещей, и из них настолько неочевидны фигня, как кентавр. Ну, понятно, кентавр, короче, плохая игра. Он мечтает о небе без мужиков. Русская локализация, как обычно, полюбили отсылочки к старой версии. Нохидус. Так, погоди, сначала Нохидус, да. Соединение спутника, соединение, ставишь попытки, ты его соединение. Что там, соединение? Откликнуться. Сейчас, погоди. Ключик надо взять. А я бесплатно его открыл, да, за то, что что-то там, что-то там. Пека, одумайся. Blazing a new trade path.
Hello, traveler. Have you ever heard of a moment of dreams?
Что это?
Oh, that sounds like some kind of sweet drink.
I'm afraid not. It's the name of an event we started to hold regularly. Dreams have become quite the hot topic in Sumeru, and many people are excited to share the dreams they've seen at night.
Логично.
The same goes for me. The last time I dreamed was when I was but a little child, so I can't help but feel excited and nostalgic about dreaming again.
Oh, right. Everyone everyone's able to dream again now.
Yes, we organized an event to give everyone with new dreams a platform to freely share their experiences. And thus our event, A Moment of Dreams, was born.
Бедняги.
So it's kind of like a fireside chat.
You could say that. We hear all sorts of wild and fabulous stories every day. Really, why not have a listen for yourselves?
Типа фраза же, как я понимаю, что это для вас не диковинка, но так-то скучная тема, да? Может быть хороший стайлик совместимо, как создатель ты готов перебирать варианты некоторых химий, ты извиняешь патриозную вечность. Ну понятно, не мой случай, значит отстой. Я понимаю, что для вас не
Yeah,
диковинка.
but to us, dreaming is as normal as breathing.
Плохое сравнение с едой,
But
потому
if
что
there
еда
are
как раз таки вы и
dreams and snacks
наслаждаетесь.
involved, then Paimon might consider it.
Oh, really? So you mean you've already seen many dreams?
Так, а чуваки в Сумеру не в курсе, что у них-то нет снов, но у других стран есть сны? Они об этом впервые узнают сейчас?
But no need to get so excited. It's really nothing special.
No. We need experienced participants like you to share your experiences with
Господи,
dreaming.
возьмите любого
Please
иностранца.
allow me to address you two as dream experts.
Звучит как-то странно.
Oh, expert? Paimon kinda likes it.
Now you seem interested. Please, follow me to the meeting place. It won't take much of your time.
Вы будете
Rest
остаться снах,
assured,
дофига
you'll
долго.
find all the drinks and snacks you'd like there.
Wow, how accommodating. Sign us up. But wait, Paimon's getting ahead of herself again. We should see what the traveler thinks first. Why aren't you saying anything?
Похоже, у меня нет выбора. Будет по-твоему.
Alright, hurry up and take us to be dream
Класс.
experts.
Very
Надо
good.
узнать ее мнение.
Follow me then.
Мне не надо. Уважаю за это Геншин, за Сану и Паймон.
Do you know what's the
Ненавижу.
most important part of being an expert?
Well, I suppose it must be accumulating knowledge and sharing your experiences?
Nope, it's all about the title. From now on, Paimon will be known as Paimon, the Dream Expert.
Oh, okay.
Ты сам ее назвал экспертом, чувак. Ты сам об этом пожалеешь. Убегают пекусы. Та-да-та-да-та-та-да.
Behold! Sorry to interrupt, everyone. We finally have some real dream experts joining us.
Real Dream Experts.
Esteemed experts, this way, please. Ahem. Now, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask them.
They must be dream experts from another land. Great!
Старый
Oh,
конец.
I have a question. Me first. Me first.
No rush. Everyone, please line up and ask in an orderly fashion.
После некоторой суматохи все наконец выстраиваются в очередь.
Whoa, Paimon didn't expect them to be so enthusiastic.
Enthusiastic приветливый, понятно. You know, enthusiastic приветливый.
My question is simple. My everyday life is very difficult, so I would like to become a slime in my dreams. How can I do that?
Ох, как сложно. Честно говоря, я не знаю. Не, ох, как сложно. Чего что? Вы же эксперты.
Oh, Paimon knows. Paimon's had this kind of dream before, so she knows a thing or two.
Они хотят управлять с нами, вот в чем дело.
The first time, Paimon became an animal slime. Paimon was shot by an adventurer's arrow and flew in the sky all night long.
Ты перепутал
The
причину со
second
следствием,
time,
Павел.
Paimon became a dendro slime. A group of kids thought Paimon was a radish and pulled out all the grass on her head. Oh, it was super painful. The third time, Paimon became a cryo slime. In the end, Paimon was captured by a chef and turned into a smoothie. And the fourth time, Paimon became a powerful geo slime and went to take revenge on the forest boar that used to bully Paimon. But then the boar showed up with all of its relatives and Paimon lost again.
Wait, why did all of your dreams end so tragically?
Because slimes are monsters, even though they look cute, they usually cause trouble and end up getting killed by adventurers.
Хороший
Tend to end well
посыл.
for monsters. Believe Paimon.
Все монстры плохо заканчивают. Как же хочется ее прервать, но ведь она тоже искательница приключений.
I suppose you're right. They are monsters, after all. I just want to experience a different life, but it seems that becoming a monster would be even worse than my current life.
Надо плавать, летать на
Maybe
карте.
I'd be happier if I became just a regular finch. Or fish.
Looks like being an expert is way easier than
Да, ты просто проигнорировал вопрос.
Oh, it's my turn. Esteemed expert, I want to know what posture I should sleep in so I can have the same dream as the one I had last night.
Well,
Ну, типа, что, сказать как есть нет? Нет, мы пожгулечим. Мне тоже любопытный эксперт.
hey, you're supposed to be helping. First, why don't you tell Paimon about the dream you want to have again?
Oh, it's quite ordinary. I sat and chatted with my wife on a sunny day, listening to the breeze blowing through the valley.
Why don't you just find your wife and talk with her? There's no need to wait for a dream.
Well, unfortunately, she passed away.
Oh, sorry. Paimon shouldn't have assumed anything.
No, it's fine. I didn't make that clear.
Да,
I just
хороший
want a
совет.
chance to see her again.
Если пытаться уснуть, глядя на ее фотографию.
Yeah, it's not really about posture. What you think about right before falling asleep is probably way more important.
Oh, is that all I have to do?
Мне в последнее время кстати, кошмары
If
снятся.
you're the one thinking about her, and you're the one that'll be dreaming about her, then it'll be easier to connect your thoughts and dreams.
You do have a point. I'll give it a try tonight. Thanks for your wise advice.
Oh, my turn, my turn.
Нет, ты стоял позади, ну да хрен с
I want
тобой.
to know the name of the plant in my dream.
I want to bring the souvenir box to my
О,
room into my
пошли
dream.
вне очереди.
I dreamt of a raven flying over the wasteland last night. Does that have any kind of special meaning?
Hey, no rush! One at a time!
А модератор забил, да? Да. Спустя долгое время эксперт наконец завершает свою работу. Моментально полетел.
Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced dreamers, that's all.
Так это и есть эксперт. Их не интересуют ответы. Реалистичные сны приводят их в восторг.
You do have a point. It's more rewarding to explore and contemplate the meaning of a question than to focus on the answer itself. Right now, these people are like wanderers who've starved for 3 days and 3 nights and are desperate to replenish their energy. Any explanation they get now is like pure sustenance to them, no matter how good the explanation really is.
Вот это перевод.
And now that Paimon has said that, you know who comes to mind?
Нахида. Я вообще упустил весь посыл ее. Что? Чё? Бродяга, который не ел, он хочет съесть что угодно. Это Нахида? Чё?
Bingo! If she was here, she'd probably be making some similar analogy. Unfortunately, she's super busy right now and may not have time for gatherings like this.
Dear experts, we have another guest who would like to consult you.
Да, Нахида.
But you saw how we answered all the questions just now. We're not really all that knowledgeable.
Ah, but this guest is rather special.
Собака? Ну, почти.
My question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interesting place?
Потому что не мы организаторы.
Huh?
Надземки гладкие.
How did you get here? after all. No matter how busy things are, I'd still set aside some time to check it out. Anyway, I really didn't expect to meet you here. Oh, right! If there's anyone that understands dreams, it's you! You should be able to help
Да,
us
зато и
answer all
долбаные
these
сидят такие
questions.
эксперты по снам.
You're not wrong. Alright, they can ask me anything. The more interesting, the better.
Такие все ж булигосы. Как-то неловко спрашивать ее о снах, да? Или что?
Huh? What's wrong? You were all so excited a minute ago. Why the sudden hesitation?
Типа они знают, что ты и так знаешь об их снах, или что? Им нужно подготовиться.
Even so, it's not like I look super intimidating or anything, right? And in terms of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru. Yet they didn't even flinch
Да,
at
не
you.
такие уж их и великие.
Alas, the interesting questions have all
Чё,
vanished.
а чё они зажигулечились-то в натуре?
It appears I'm the one spoiling the fun here. I'll see myself out. That's not true, Nahida. I don't want to get in the way of the original purpose of a moment of dreams, which is to let people gather here and freely share their marvelous dreams. Now the atmosphere here is like water poured into a container. The water is more secure and settled, but it has lost its free-flowing nature from the river. I just want it to be another drop in the water, not the cold and restrictive container.
Вы что-то перебарщиваете с мегахудожественностью. Я теряю ход мысли вообще. Неужели она?
She's sulking.
She's soaking, Пелик, да что с вами такое?
It's all right, everyone. No need to be shy. The Dendro Archon is really nice, so please just go ahead and ask. Otherwise, she'll leave.
All right. I'll give it a try.
Oh, it's the slime guy.
Слайм гей.
Hey, drop the nicknames, would you? Besides, I don't want to become a slime anymore. Maybe a finch or fish is more suitable for me.
You know, слайм гей.
I see. So you want to become a small animal in your dreams, right? Why do you think that sounds good to you?
I guess I just want to experience something different. My everyday life is nothing but the same. The sky is right above me, and the ocean just over the horizon, yet I remain
Типа,
caged in a life
чувак,
of
тебе надо жизнь поменять, а не...
So you want
сон.
to experience something new in your dreams? Sorry, I'm getting a little confused. Why don't you seek out some new experiences in real life?
Because if I don't work, I won't have any Mora. Sure, I don't want to be out hammering nails and cutting wood every day, but I have aging parents and young children to take care of.
Потом
By the
во
time
время
this
Терри
all
надо такое
dawned on
проделать.
me, I realized that my life has already been filled to the brim by trifling matters, and I have no more freedom.
But if that's the case, then even if you became a flying bird or swimming fish, you will still be hammering nails and cutting wood in your dreams. The reason is you've already been caged. It doesn't matter what your physical body turns into. Your
Типа
mind
он
will
рыбой
still
тоже
be
будет забивать
stuck in the same
гвозди?
predicament.
Really? That sounds pretty terrible. Then what should I do?
Бухать?
I don't know everything that you're going through, but how about replacing your hammer?
Собственно, буквально аналогия по молоток.
Replacing my hammer?
That's right. Having worked for such a long time, you of all people must know what makes a good hammer.
Well, of course. A good hammer needs to be heavy enough to drive the nail in with just a couple taps, and the handle has to have a good grip to it, not too smooth. Come to think of it, I haven't replaced my current hammer in quite some time.
Это неплохая мысль,
What if
типа
you
просто,
replace it? Then
да,
decorate the handle with
меняешь
something
инструмент,
light.
и уже
Maybe
какое-то
some
обновление
ornaments,
происходит.
Fur or hard leather wrapping. Then write the names of your children on it.
Неплохо, блин, хороший совет,
That
Эрн.
makes sense. I think it'd give me a good boost of energy at work.
A new sense of adventure often begins with the little things in life.
Как там? Если у вас депрессия, поменять прическу, да?
Or fish in the sea. You only need to do your best in life, and all those things you cherish will become your source of happiness.
Yes, Yes, I get it now. This is a real eye-opener for me. I'll go and pick out a new hammer right away. No, I should make one of my own. Thank you, Great Dendro Archon.
Реально хороший совет.
Darn, Nahida, only you would know how to get right to the heart of the problem. Actually, I didn't really understand the problem. Huh? I gave him that advice because I once saw a worker doing the same thing. Whenever he became tired, he would look at some names on the handle of his tool. After a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him.
Думаю, понимаю, ты просто провела аналогию.
After observation, I know this kind of behavior motivates people, but why is that? Is it because of excitement, anticipation, or helplessness? I really don't know. And even if I could know what's going through his mind, it's still difficult to fully grasp his feelings. Oh, Paimon gets what you mean. Huh. Paimon had no idea it takes you so much effort to understand these kinds of things. That's why I was a bit nervous just now. But luckily, seeing his happy face in the end reassured me that I didn't say anything wrong. Don't mind me though. This is just my way of learning.
Если нужно, я тебе помогу.
Hey,
В
don't
чем?
forget about Paimon. Everyone knows that Paimon's also super skilled at reading people's feelings. Thanks, you two. That makes me feel a lot better. Let's move on to the next question, shall we?
I already asked the experts my question earlier, but I wanted to hear the
Хочу
Dendro
жену
Archon's
увидеть.
response too. What should I do if I want to see my deceased wife in my dreams every night?
Перестать этого хотеть.
Longing for the deceased.
Вспомню великую Василису Архидевату? Нет, она не помнит.
Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, it'll only highlight the emptiness in your real life.
Emptiness.
If your wife were still alive, she certainly wouldn't want to see you like this, would she?
No, I suppose not. But our time together in my dreams is not just reliving our past together. I don't know. Maybe it's because I miss her too much. But it's really as if she had come back to life in my dreams.
Но это жизнь
She
иллюзии.
even remembers each and every dream. After I wake up and then continue dreaming again later, we can pick up our conversation right where we last left off.
That's really amazing. Statistically speaking, continuous dreams are extremely rare.
It's almost as if my wife has obtained a second life in my dreams. But the more vivid she appears, the emptier I feel, and the
Это
more
ханкай.
painful it is when I wake up. I don't know whether to call it a blessing or a curse.
Maybe all of this is rooted in your deep longing for her. Were there any unresolved matters or regrets between the two of you?
I don't know. I suppose my biggest regret is that I couldn't spend the rest of my life with her. I really felt like I was ready to move on. I wouldn't be so hesitant now if it weren't for these hyper-realistic dreams I've been having.
Hyper realistic.
You know, they say that whatever's on your mind is what goes into your dreams. But dreams are and will forever be just dreams. We are people living in the real world. It's not good to be overly obsessed with dreams. All it'll do is fill up your mind and eat away at your thoughts.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm also a little disappointed in myself. I still need to take care of our child. And it's probably not good to let her see me in such a state. Anyway, thanks for your advice, Great Dendro Archon.
I'm a little worried about him. I hope he can find a way to cheer up soon. I think I can handle things from here. You don't need to stay here if you find it boring. You're here to have a good time after all.
Она говорит, я не в полном порядке, а я дальше продолжу сама. В это она имеет в виду, а не я в полном порядке. О нет, я тут и раненый, или что вообще, что? Позаботьтесь о расстроенном Лимане. Лиман, cup of tea?
Are you feeling any better now?
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point. I need to stop dwelling on my wife like this and move on with my life. Now that I think about it, my wife and I always meet at a familiar place in my dreams. I know where that place exists in reality, but it's a bit far and dangerous. I don't dare to go there on my own. But at the same time, I feel as if I should go and have a look anyway. Perhaps I'll be able to move on once I see that. And otherwise, I'll keep on feeling like everything is covered in a haze. Like I'm only half awake. Once I can stop dreaming about that place, I'll probably be able to get my life back together. Actually, you two are adventurers, right? If it's okay with you, could you escort me to that place?
Почему бы и нет, пришло им прояснить ситуацию.
Yeah, it might also be a good chance for us to unwind. Even if you can't see your wife there, taking in some nice scenery will definitely help cheer you up.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Alright, go ahead and get yourself ready then.
Видишь, что тут скипусов, нужно сказать Нахиде великой властительницы Уходевания. По крайней мере, пусть Нахида знает, что она существовала. Опа! Вот так вот.
Are you headed off to some interesting place without telling me again?
Камон.
Huh? Wait, aren't you supposed to be answering questions? I just finished, and I really got a lot out of it. So many interesting and novel thoughts. Anyway, it looks like you're going somewhere. Why don't you take me with you?
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, great Dendro Archon. I imagine you must have many other important things to deal
Иисус
with.
такой, я тоже
No need
это
to stay
схожу
in
за
that
яблоком.
ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some things that are puzzling me right now.
Huh. I didn't know the great Dendro Archon could become puzzled too.
I'm not all that different from you, you know. Alright, let's go. We can talk on the way.
Уже идти, а великой властительница Уходевать. И в двух словах не скажешь. Ну, типа, да, и свидетели есть, поэтому как-то сейчас неловко. Отправитесь к месту, указанным Ульманом. Упс, не туда. Побиге бульгас бубиген пан жгобон бебики жгодас. Кто-то ж багулькес просто съел сегодня. Чей-то ж габудас. Oh no, it's Jason Bourne.
Squall and Fury!
It's always nice to go for a leisurely stroll.
Я спешил.
Do adventurers often go to places like this?
Конечно, бывает и еще более опасных.
I guess so.
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your dreams?
Yes,
Мощно
for the
ступил.
most part. Our place is on the summit, just up ahead. When I saw her in my dreams,
Саммит — это вершина.
we didn't do anything but talk about ordinary, mundane topics. I'd tell her about our daughter, Haidar, and she always listened intently. She would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me interesting stories and cracking jokes. It feels like no matter how long we may chat, it's never enough.
Sometimes, it's the little things in life that matter the most. This is the part I'm a little puzzled about. I am very familiar with dreams, and normally, They lack logic and continuity. But you said she could remember what you had told her before, right?
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now she's doing the same in my dreams. She always surprises me with some details from our lives in the real world. The fact that she can
Да,
remember
такого как
such
бы
things
сложно
makes
отказаться.
me feel like she's alive.
Whoa.
Тогда почему он пришел туда и спрашивал, как повторить сон, если он не повторяет сам
Dreams
по
are
себе?
kinda weird to begin with. However, the problem is that his dreams have too much structure and continuity. Most dreams are far more fragile than you can imagine. For example, a loud noise outside your window in the real world could cause your dream self to get loaded into and fired out of a big cannon. Another example. If you're thirsty in the real world, then you might find yourself trudging through a desert in your dream. But the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any outside interference. Statistically, this should be extremely rare.
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject these dreams.
А чего соспект? Что с
Too
ним делать?
beautiful.
Да, это правда, похоже, нет смысла зацепиться на причину.
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. These kind of dreams are novel to me as well. That's why I want to have a look at the scene your dreams have been taking place at. Let's go. Just think of it as a nice little hike to the top of the mountain.
To the top of the mountain. Grab a dead edge,
following me.
cue kicks.
The wind rises.
Well, he really wasn't kidding. This place definitely isn't safe. No matter. We'll just finish them quickly.
В смысле, финиш дым? Это мирный народец!
Too, Nahida? Of course. This is all part of our little trip.
Let's genocide them. Такая нахида просто, я их просто убью. Не вижу проблемы.
Dumpy, dumpy, dumpy.
Убийство, веселье. Когда все, больше никто не мешает. Кишки там стекают с этой хижины. Ложись спать вон на кишках того чувака.
Amazing!
Amazing, то, что убили нескольких
For
существ.
eating snacks and taking a nap. Paimon wouldn't mind spending some time here every day either.
А, теперь кого здесь
I've yet to see
убили.
anything strange about this place. I do not plan to deny the power of longing. Such an intense but unquantifiable emotion could indeed have the power to organize dreams. His wife must be a really amazing person. Huh? Wait, where'd he go?
Топ.
So you are waiting for me here? Well, guess what? I've brought someone amazing with me today. When the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I could hardly believe it. I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way here. She's been telling me that she really misses you.
Может, он лунатик?
Huh? What's wrong with him? There's nobody there.
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. It's dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall. Catch him!
Вы спешите найти Тельмана, который идет к краю скалы. Это прекрасно идет. Кетчуп.
Luckily he didn't fall. But what was all that rambling about? He also looks like he's passed out. He's in the dream now. What he said just now matches almost perfectly with the dreams he's described to us earlier. Oh, so he fell asleep and started to have the same dream? I find it a little strange as well, but we mustn't awaken someone while they're sleepwalking. All we can do is sit here and wait.
Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good! You're finally awake!
What happened?
Ты блуждал во сне и чуть было не упал.
Sleepwalking? Oh, right. It was all just a dream. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sitting there, and walked over to her. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered and started walking away. I told her to stop because of the cliff, and then she seemed to suddenly disappear. A strong wind started to blow around me and the sky grew dark. When I realized something wasn't right, I woke up.
That sounds pretty wild. Maybe you were just too tired.
I don't think so. I slept a lot yesterday, and I don't feel very sleepy now.
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious constructs dreams by following him here. Anyway, all that matters is that you woke up safe and sound.
I think I know what happened now. I'm sorry. If it weren't for you, I would have fallen.
Let's head back now. Don't come back to this place again for the time being.
Oh, okay.
Nahida, what's on your mind? Paimon's a little worried now. We still don't have enough evidence to work off of, so it's hard to draw any reliable conclusions yet. But I'm concerned that Ilmon's case may not be unique to him. Oh, right! Come to think of it, there were lots of people from the event who had vivid memories of their dreams.
Но повторяющийся сон ни у кого не было темы. Дело набирает обороты.
Right. And not only at a moment of dreams, there may be people like this all across Sumeru. We need to understand what's happening and the rate of its development as soon as possible. Then there's no time to lose. Let's head back. Stop standing there, Ilmon. Let's go.
Ты стой столбом. И он умер, потому что мы пошли без него. Вернитесь на мгновение мгновений, чтобы мгновение.
Oh, you're back already.
Падай столбом.
How'd it go?
Что значит быстро? Ночь уже наступила.
Please notify everyone here that while they can continue to discuss their dreams, they mustn't try to visit or recreate the location.
А что если им снилось это место?
What? All right, if that's the wish of the great Dendro Archon. But could you at least tell me what happened? You all look so serious.
Вы рассказывайте Петрушу о том, что произошло.
I see.
О май
I
гад.
never knew even a dream could be so dangerous. Don't worry. I'll be sure to notify all the event participants and inform the other staff members about what has happened.
У тебя есть staff members?
Using the event registration list, I should be able to contact more people that were interested in dreams and warn them about the situation.
Thank you.
Хз, вообще вот тоже вот непонятно, типа, или ей лень, или
Let
не
me
может,
confirm
или
if all
чё.
of today's participants are still here. Atta has already left. It seemed that he was on his way to make a hammer, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, wait a second. Where's Katya?
Катя!
Has anyone seen Katya? Has she already left?
Oh, I think she already left. She said there was somewhere she wanted to go.
Oh no. Did she want to look for the place from her dreams too? Can you tell us where she went?
Yes, she did briefly mention it. Somewhere near Chatrakam Cave.
Alright, thank you.
Это она сказала по пещеру, или просто пошла в направлении пещеры?
Not to do anything reckless.
Как вы тут поймешь, что куда надо
Sure thing.
отправилась?
Who would have known things would have turned out like this?
О, я жив. Направляюсь к пещере Пупель-Кекек.
Squall and Fury. Too slow. Behold!
Come on,
Monsters!
let's rescue her.
Быстрее, Genocide!
I'll protect us. Pew! On for me.
The wind rises. How amusing. Upon the gale.
She seems to be in the same condition as Ilman earlier. Yes,
Ну,
but
хоть
luckily
с
she
горы не
hasn't
падает.
injured or jolted awake yet. Let's carefully move her somewhere safer.
Нахида, ты вообще можешь в сны-то проникать? Проникни в нее сон, глянь, что там происходит вообще.
Why am I back here again?
Аген? Если никого нет, ты спала.
Dreaming? But what about Professor Aisha?
Эдик, здравствуйте, спасибо, что посетили экипаж. Добро жить в команду, welcome.
I see. It was all just a dream. Well, that makes sense. After all, it hasn't changed a single bit.
Huh? What's it?
Nearly 20 years, and it still hasn't bloomed.
Does it have something to do with your dream? Please, tell us what you mean.
Sorry, I'm still feeling a little groggy. Please give me a moment here. All right, where to start? Right, this plant. So, Professor Aisha gave me this plant just before she left. She was a good friend of my parents and my first real tutor. She was also an outstanding Amorta researcher. In addition to her extraordinary academic talents, she was also skilled in combat and would accept lots of work from the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, so you mean she's left on an adventure?
Yes. When I was about 10 years old, she told me that she must go look for the secrets of the Abyss, and that she would be gone for a long time. I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. I didn't know what the Abyss was. I just knew that she was like family to me. She hugged me, and we cried for some time until I fell asleep. When I woke up, I was already back home. She still decided to leave, but had left behind a letter for me saying that I was the person she cared for most in this world. She claimed that investigating the Abyss could help more ordinary people protect the people and things they care about. She had obtained some important evidence during her past adventures. If she didn't set off right away, she might miss the perfect opportunity.
Guess Ad Astra Abyssosque isn't just a slogan.
Да уж.
She left a seed in the letter, telling me that if it sprouted and bloomed, then she'd come back no matter what sort of risky situation she was in. She
Интересно.
said she looked forward to seeing me all grown up. But strangely, I've tried watering it, feeding it, everything I could think of. But I've never been able to get it to bloom.
А ты, Арсений, домой не
I even
хочешь
went to
потащить?
ask
Почему он
the Amorta
здесь?
researchers, and they couldn't explain it either.
May I have a look at the plant?
Of course. I was hoping the great Dendro Archon could help me solve this problem.
Чего ж раньше не обратилась к ней?
Let me see.
А главное, как с этими снами? Это же подорожник.
Huh? We've never seen that look on Nahida's face before.
Это что, умоляющая помощь и взгляд?
She looks a little unwell. Hold on, we'll be right back.
Монтаж.
What's wrong, Nahida? You can't tell what's wrong with the plant either? No, I immediately understood what's happening with that plant. I'm just not sure if I should say it. This plant is not known to the academic world. It's a new species that our teacher managed to cultivate by some special means. Judging by its features, I can tell from the moment it sprouted it'll never be able to bloom.
Ага.
It can't be. that this Professor Aisha she keeps mentioning might have foreseen the danger and was prepared to never return.
Ну тогда она жопа раздала надежду, что она вернется, только знаешь, что надежда бессмысленна. Охренеть. Молодец, Аиша.
People may break down into tears, talk nonsense, or lose their tempers. I know she has to face the truth, but at the same time, I don't want to hurt her. Tell me, what should I do?
Yeah, that's a tricky one. Seems like you've already got a good idea of the feelings she might experience.
Аж как такая. А я люблю причинять людям боль. Я расскажу. Глядя на Пекубов. Пекусы. Чё, кис, уже не такая буянища? Уже не буянища. Тут тепло на компе, хорошо. Так, давай, я причиню ей боль.
Wouldn't that mean I'm just pushing it all on you? What if she just gets angry at you instead?
Ну, чё,
It's all
ВГ.
There are all kinds of people, and the examples you observed are just the most extreme cases.
Я уже приходил с таким сталкиваться, а выход есть всегда.
Okay. Thank you.
Let's go back and tell her.
Huh? It'll never bloom? But how's that possible? If a plant is unable to bloom, doesn't that mean it can't reproduce either? All that's left for it to do is slowly wither away.
Это твоя наставница добивалась. Это и есть ответ на вопрос.
Are you saying she never intended to return? Seriously? So everything she said was a lie?
But she meant well. Since the separation was inevitable, she hoped that you would be able to come to grips with such a cruel parting a little later in life.
Это ужасно! Типичный Геншин. Давайте задушим все фибры души людей. Это же хуже, чем ужасно. Типа сказать, я вернусь, и исчезает. А ну вернусь не просто, а вот когда цветочек расцвет, но никогда не цветет, человек его не знает. И он там, сколько, 20 лет он сидит, ждет, что сейчас зацветет. Ну, ГГ просто, чё, красавчик. Ну, прям как мать Кли. Она по-настоящему заботится о тебе. Да ни хрена.
Yeah, her love, care, and attention to you, all those warm moments were real.
Да, и все перечеркнуто зацветили годами страданий. Там на фоне какой-то
I
чувак.
guess she had hoped that you could understand and respect her choice after learning the truth.
Говно, план.
I see. Sorry, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but it's just so much to take in. The dreams are so beautiful. Yet reality is heartlessly cold.
Бывает и
I
наоборот.
really thought she had come back. I had so much to tell her.
Ну, Алис хоть Кли навещает, хоть и за кадром. Да, навещает? Вообще не видели ни разу же. Не прям твоим печаль, мы как раз исследуем эти сны.
These dreams may not be as pure and beautiful as they seem. Some kind of power may be exploiting your feelings.
Ooh, дементоры.
Really?
Yes. So with that in mind, until our investigation is completed, please return to the event and ignore any further temptations from your dreams.
I see. Thank you for rescuing me.
Hi,
I'm
Joseph.
sorry for the trouble.
Josephine Ruby,
Luckily, the
hello.
plant didn't get hurt either. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to remember her by.
Welcome, welcome.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. She seems to have finally accepted the truth, but I think she'll still need a long time to come to terms with her feelings. I saw her waver the moment you mentioned love. It was almost like a gentle rain, arriving just in time to put out a fire that was about to spread.
It's because people have something called empathy.
Empathy.
Empathy? I see. This is valuable knowledge indeed.
Она не знала, что Пощада, Нахида.
You said there may be something that's trying to exploit their feelings. Any idea what that might be?
Yes. What's common between Ilman and Katya's cases is that
Некромант.
they both lost someone dear to them. And now, they get to meet the people they cherish in their dreams again. And the people feel more real than anything a regular dream could hope to create. Instead of interpreting
Встречал
it
гулять
as a
помню.
result
А,
of their
окей.
longing,
Круто. Ну, тогда
I
круто.
have to consider a more antagonistic explanation.
Хоть так.
Someone is taking advantage of their longing.
Ладно, тогда у нас минус одна жопа, остается все еще жопа этот. Снаружи маншат-то ходит, как его там зовут, я уже забыл его имя. Главная жопа мира. Девочка-то слепая и дегенерат годами ходячий вокруг города. Ты понял, о ком я? Но какой в этом смысл? Так. Годвин, да, Годвин. Вот тот жопа вообще. Ходит и письма пишет. Ну, короче, нормально. Вот тебе еще это там. Одуванчики рассей по ветру. Я это, поеду. Говноед. Моя ярость сокрушает мир, простите. Какой в этом смысл?
They're just causing these people to dream. What are they after?
This is exactly what we need to investigate.
Investigating.
Let's pay another visit to a moment of dreams. I have a bad feeling about all this. I hope things haven't gotten any worse.
What's that? Investigating. О нет, я же сейчас опять умру.
We're back. How's everything here?
Кто-то сдох. А вы что, просто спите под открытым небом? Сейчас приду, ребят. Так, тоже. Так, мы вернулись на дела.
I am so sorry, Great Dendro Archon. We're still trying to figure out how to explain the whole thing to everyone. Because of your warning, we've brought dreamers here even if they were completely unaware of the danger. But some of them have already fallen asleep, and they haven't woken up for a long time. I fear there's nothing we can do about it.
Это очень
A
странно.
moment of dreams is just a small interest group. We don't have enough staff members to handle this.
Just as I expected. It seems my guess was correct.
It's the Dendro Archon. She's back.
What happened? Why have we been gathered here?
Many of you here have been experiencing some beautiful dreams. But I'm sorry to tell you that based on our investigation, there's some kind of conspiracy behind them. Before we learn the
Наверное,
truth,
снова ученые там
please don't
делают.
try to recreate the scenes in your dreams. Whatever you see, don't be tempted by them.
Huh? But
I don't think it's a big deal. Aren't we just dreaming? It's not like dreams will have an effect on others.
We've already met 2 people who ran out to the countryside alone and got caught in dangerous situations by falling to the temptations in their dreams.
That's right! These aren't just dreams! It's serious!
All right, I get it.
I get it.
so does that mean once we have some conclusive results from the investigation, we can continue to enjoy these dreams?
Yeah, I still want to visit my sister in my dreams.
Это вряд ли. Все будет зависеть от результатов.
I'm sorry if what I'm about to say sounds a
Свергнем их.
little offensive, Great Dendro Archon, but we had a discussion with the folks who just arrived here. In all of our dreams, we were able to reunite with people who were very close to us.
Ooh.
They all seemed as if they were alive again, which makes us reluctant to wake up.
Yes, that's also what we've observed in our investigation.
So if the results of this investigation would mean an end to those dreams, that'd be quite cruel to us. All of us understand the danger, but perhaps you can't quite understand just how much those people mean to us. I don't think everyone will be on board with the plan to abandon these dreams for good. Before the conclusion of the investigation, they'll at least want to meet the people in their dreams one last time and say goodbye.
We've never had such a difficult situation before. It appears that not many people are willing to cooperate.
So they still want to return to their dreams despite knowing the danger?
Снова сказать, на чьей стороне правда, все дело в разных точках зрения. Чего? В смысле? О какой правде речь идет? Что за перевод опять? И в разных точках зрения.
That's right. Compared with these sweet and beautiful dreams, our warnings of danger are dull and emotionless. It
Правда.
looks like the situation will inevitably spiral out of
Живите попавне.
control. The more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alluring dreams.
So, what should we do?
Seems we have to go into a dream and find out the truth for ourselves. Pedrush, is there anyone here who's experiencing a marvelous dream right now?
Let me think. Yes, this way.
Good. Please take us there.
Как всегда, клуб по интересам превратился в какую-то угрозу
This lady
человечеству.
refused to heed our warnings and fell asleep here a little earlier.
She's only asleep and hasn't started sleepwalking. It seems she hasn't sunk too deep into her dream yet.
Do we also need to fall asleep if we want to go into her dream?
Don't worry about that. I'm Lesser Lord Kusanali after all.
О, малая. А кто
Don't be
великий?
nervous. Just close your eyes. Imagine yourselves as waves gradually rolling onto the beach.
А он будет летающе
Slowly wash
спать.
over the shore and sink into the sand.
А мы стоя. Окей? Oh no!
What's wrong,
Это
traveler?
Джейсон
You
Борн.
look a little disoriented.
Опять это дерево, да? Да ничего, все в порядке, похоже, мне тоже слегка зацепило.
Really? Paimon didn't notice anything. Anyway, seems like we've made it into the dream.
I thought we would arrive at some familiar scene, but we seem to have
Данжен
landed
для
in
нас
a
тоже привычное
completely
место.
unfamiliar place.
Whoa. So many
Amazing.
Theoretically, we should have gone straight into Debbie's dream. Things do seem to have gone a bit sideways here. Anyway, let's see if we can find any leads.
На второй летний ивент на островах был, мы отправились без клиента, я прислала письмо, что на тусе с мамой, а вы веселись на островах, дарю их фишель, пусть это будет ее нирвана ночь. Дарю. Activating boosting sequence.
I see everything.
By royal decree. Oh, yeah. Oz, reveal thyself.
Everyone hold hands.
Squall Fury.
Уньк.
A door?
Это не door, рифт тогда. Не похоже на дверь.
We have any other way to go now. Let's go in and have a
Так
look.
себе дверь. О нет, мы в интерфейсе. Все нормально. Чё-то прохладно становится.
Hey, this place looks familiar. Isn't it Puspa Cafe?
Кафе Пуспа. Наверное. Секундочку, киски почесать немножечко. Пекубуки. Так.
Oh, Paimon sees Debbie. She's right over there. Looks like we've come to the right place.
These alluring dreams often portray a scene from real life, which concurs with our previous findings.
Really? But what about that space we were in just now?
Возможно, это постановка для пересадки, может быть, сны связаны между собой.
You can't mean this is another collective dream?
Collective dream.
Yes. Given that so many people have been experiencing these beautiful dreams, I would say it's very likely that they're interconnected. Compared to an interconnected dream, independent individual dreams would be much harder to manage and manipulate.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. Well, let's go talk with Debbie. Oh, but there are some other people next to her. Are they dreaming too?
No, they're
If
dead.
this space is exclusive to Debbie's dream, then the others beside her are most likely the people she cherishes. Anyway, we should confirm that first, just to be sure.
Huh. How do we do that?
Пойдем поболтаем
Just
как.
leave it to me.
Короткая, но жителям элементарного навыка Нахиды пелена знаний и прикосновение к персонажам позволит услышать их мысли. Ох, ядрёно, если элементарный навык Нахиды пелена знаний удержит, то может быть персонажи услышать их мысли. Помню. В этом сновидении тоже можно много людей, голос сердца которых с помощью пелены знаний не услышать. Нахида шпион.
How could they be? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
seems a little hesitant. I've confirmed that this dream belongs only to Debbie, because I'm unable to hear the thoughts of the other two people with her.
So, this is the power of the Dendro Archon?
Так вот она какая сила спирали.
I'm gonna better watch her thoughts from now on.
Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. It's rather impolite. Alright, I need to get myself ready. It won't be easy to break it to her, but there's no avoiding it now.
The Great Dendro Archon! What brings you here?
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration, but have you noticed that what's happening here doesn't quite match up with your memories?
I don't quite understand. Great Dendro Archon. What do you mean?
I get it. The Dendro Archon is trying to say that it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that we're able to gather here.
Спасибо.
Hey, how about a cup of coffee for all of you? My treat. We just returned from a fruitful adventure.
Memories? A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity?
Think carefully. You of all people should know what really happened to them. Are
Почему эти
you
люди
sure
здесь?
that meeting here and chatting the day away like this isn't just a product of your own wishful thinking?
Yes. The reports from the steamboat
Ooh,
were true.
Steambird.
The ship they were on struck a reef and sank. And I never heard from Basima and Gaspar again.
Hey, come on now. What are you talking about, Debbie?
Yeah, trust your memories. Nothing you see here is real.
I get it now. This is a dream, isn't it? But since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I enjoy the way things are here.
Читалось.
I no longer have to face the tragedies of real life. These friends mean the world to me. Nobody else can understand me like they do. There's nothing wrong with continuing this dream. Is there?
I'm worried that if you were to continue dreaming like this, the lines between dreams and reality will gradually become too blurred for you. These dreams will always give you what you want, while reality remains full of pain and difficult situations. If you're not careful, you can get hurt.
Don't worry. I still have control. I won't let it go that far.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks,
Э?
Whether it's just a dream or real life, you should be happy.
You can't just brush off something like this. We don't even know how you people got here or where you even came from.
Не дави, Пайман и Дебби, они очень важны.
Sorry. Paimon didn't mean to upset anyone.
No, it's alright. I understand that you're just trying to look out for me.
It
Вообще мы
seems like
пипец
for now,
настырные.
This place is still relatively harmless for you. But I wonder if there's any way to go deeper into the dream.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I once heard a strange voice tell me that there's an entrance here. I'm not interested in checking it out at the moment, but maybe I'll go in and have a look later.
Okay, thanks for your help. Just as I expected, we're only on the surface of this dream.
Привет, Ильхам.
Let's go.
Не знаю, что делать, возьми some coffee and snacks.
It's all just a dream.
Everyone hold hands.
It's all just a dream.
А их нельзя, да, никак? Ну ладно.
Huh? What are we doing here again? Wait a second. We were just up there. No, down there? Did we go up or down?
Don't panic. This is how dreams work. We've left Debbie's dream, but the dream is still continuing onward. I'm not sure where it'll lead us. This dream has the ability to create imaginary people, which is why people are so unwilling to wake up.
If it weren't for what we just saw, Paimon might still find that a bit hard to believe.
Что еще нас можешь, да?
I have a guess. If these dreams are connected, then there should be some sort of order to them. The fact that Debbie was able to realize that she was dreaming means that she is not very deep in the dream yet. But the space we're in has been turned upside down. Do you remember the characteristics of dreams that I mentioned earlier?
Oh, right! Dreams are chaotic.
That's right. It's possible that we're heading deeper into this dream now. And the deeper we go, the closer we'll get to the essence of the dream.
Right! So the answers might be waiting for us deeper in the dream.
Поспешим.
Yes, and we should get ready for whatever we may encounter.
It looks like we may need to put something inside there.
Вау! Типа, сейф, ключ. Как же это... Поспим. Не знаю, то ли дело в тематике снов, то ли в Геншине самом, но я, да, что-то как-то устаю. Да, музыка делась. Она типа эти, как она называется, не пятнашки, а... Прыгают штуки, не помню, как называется. Мелом рисуются на асфальте. Похоже на компьютер. Это да. Все такое цифровое. Киберпанк. И клавиши клавиатурные, да. И мышка при ходе. Да, да. Я слышал сундук.
Whoa! When it rains, it seems to disappear slowly.
Yes, and it appears again as soon as the rain stops. It's less like a flower, and more like a dendro slime that's trying to keep out of sight.
Here we go again with Nahida's analogies.
Ссылка на то, что я носил большой компьютер, наверное.
I see everything.
Типа память, все дела. Memory.
Here again? Wait. Paimon's confused. Are we up here or down there? Good thing we didn't fall.
Yes, we did. We just fell upwards.
That's not helping, Nahida. Paimon has no clue what's going on anymore.
Так.
Wait, weren't we already here a
Да,
little
знакомое
earlier?
местечко.
This is probably Ilmon's dream.
Huh? Why would he start dreaming again?
Разве мы его не предупреждали?
Yes, but it seems that the danger isn't enough to stop him from longing for his wife.
Based on what we've learned so far, he must be sleeping
Погоди.
more deeply for his
Другой вопрос,
dreams
что,
to
а что он
appear.
поделает? Ну, допустим, он дома сейчас спит и
But
видит этот сон. Что он
fortunately,
поделает,
he
как он
already knows
законтролирует
this from
его?
before, so hopefully we'll be able to wake him up.
Типа, он в реальности, может быть, туда реально не идет, но во сне он видит это место. Он что, спать посмел, хотя мы его предупреждали? Блин, типа, что ему делать? Захочешь спать, ложись спать. Видишь сны. Как бы, выбора нет. А этим ужасен Фредди Крюгер, ты от него не спрячешься.
Oh, it's you. Incredible. I didn't know you would appear in my dream too.
Did you say dream? Wait, so you know this is a dream?
Of course. Such good things rarely happen to me in real life these days. Here.
Он и
Let me
дочь с собой
introduce
взял,
everyone.
да?
This is Minar, my wife who I mentioned before. And this is our daughter, Hydar.
Hello.
Hello
it's a
there.
great honor to meet the Dendro Archon.
Whoa, Dad! You know the Dendro Archon? That's amazing! And what's this? Is it a new toy?
Ха!
No, it's Paimon, not a toy! Anyway, now's not the time for that! Nahida, this doesn't seem to add up with what we were expecting!
You're right.
Ильма, ты тайком вернулся на гору?
Right! We didn't see him in a moment of dreams earlier. Paimon thought he'd gone home.
Хай, да.
Sorry. I just had to make sure that Hydar could get a chance to see her mother. I had gotten pretty familiar with the hike, so I brought Hydar with me. I'm just glad we didn't meet any monsters.
Может, ты сейчас
along the
падаешь
way.
с обрыва, чувак.
Yes, I'm glad too. I didn't expect her to grow up so fast. It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my role as a wife and a mother.
No, don't talk like that. Let's leave all that unhappy stuff behind for now.
I'm happy stuff.
Even if we're in a dream, it's still a blessing that we've been able to reunite in this way.
You know,
What
I'm
should we
happy
do
stuff.
now? Should we tell him the truth?
You can let me break the news.
Вы это
I
остыть?
should be the one to do it. I'm sorry, but I should tell you that your dream did not create us. We are real people with our own consciousness. Like the last time we met, we are still investigating this dream, and we've already learned some things about it.
So you mean there's something nefarious with this dream as well?
Ilmon, what's going on?
It seems the reunion of our family is destined to only be temporary.
Is Mom leaving?
Она мертва!
But in all likelihood, that is indeed how things will end.
Oh. No, Mom, you can't leave!
I'm afraid I don't quite understand what's going on. Don't worry, Hydar. Mom's not going anywhere.
Может, это прорыв
Please,
памяти из
don't
компа
cry.
идет?
Minar doesn't understand any of this.
Нет никакого злодеятеля, может, просто прорыв, типа
I'm
их,
fully aware
что
that this is a
сохранилось в
dream,
дереве,
so
они
that's why
прорываются
I've
в
never
реальный мир
told her the truth, but
в виде снов.
never mind. It's not like I would know what to say. I mean, I don't get any of the complicated stuff. But regardless of whether this dream is good or bad, you're here to resolve it, right?
Yes.
Then please, let us enjoy this moment for just a while longer. Regardless
пять
of whatever
минуточек.
caused this dream to come to pass. I feel extremely grateful to have had the chance to reunite with my family. But does this dream really have to disappear?
I'm afraid so. Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. I see.
Так, кубок, ты чё там?
Please, come this way. You can go even deeper into the dream by heading in this direction.
О, он шарит.
I have heard that the further down you go, the more pleasant the dreams become. And the more you want to stay. The answer you're
Кого ты это
looking
слышал?
for may also be found there. Go ahead.
Thank you for helping us. And I'm truly sorry.
You're welcome. It's not like I have any say in the matter. I'm just an ordinary person after all. Who am I to interfere with the work of a god?
Демонов папа.
I'll be right behind you. I should at least let Minar and Haidar know what's going on here. Otherwise, my daughter might be mad at her mother after we wake up.
We're not doing something bad, are we, Nahida?
That depends on how you define good and bad.
Наверное, это дело Динча. Кто там еще с нами смог заниматься? Опа, а только его мысли мы можем посчитать. А Хайдар нет.
Cruel for Haidar? How can I ever get her to come to terms with this?
Это не сюжет же, побочка, ивенты. А, хихида, хихида.
It's the same place again. This place is almost like a flight of stairs that connects all the dreams together.
But they appear to be getting more and more aggressive. Regular stairs wouldn't try to attack us.
Давайте подытожим, что уже известно.
Something seems to be off about our theory. Ilman is clearly aware that he's dreaming, and he's enjoying it. Rather than dreaming on a deeper level, he almost seemed more awake.
I believe we're on the right track, but we just need another explanation. It's not that the dreams are getting deeper, it's the owner's attachment to the dreams that's getting stronger. But you would never mistake dreams for real life, right?
Конечно, хотя иногда было бы неплохо.
Sometimes, Paimon almost wishes her dreams could be real. But it's just a quick thought. It's not long before Paimon's thinking about other things, like sticky honey roast.
Listen, we're real beings living in the real world, and that's where our focus should be. This also explains the insubstantiality of our dreams. No matter what they may become, we don't really care. But if we decide to abandon reality and embrace our dreams, then our dreams will become far more substantial.
Oh, wait! Paimon's starting to get it now?
Your mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn will make it feel more real. Do you remember how the Akasha can turn dreams into jnana energy?
Jnana.
Constructing a realistic dream consumes a similar energy.
То есть существует и более глубокий смысл.
Does that mean there's a host of these dreams here like Milu during the Subzerus festival? If we wake that person up, this collective dream will end, right?
Most likely.
Так.
But the collective dream in Sumeru City was created by the Akasha, and now the Akasha has been turned off. This has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are not capable of creating a collective dream, which means...
Хотя если так себя закашивать, то есть это все еще те самые мудрецы.
Huh? So, did someone manage to restart the Akasha?
That's impossible.
Акаша, поешь кашу.
But they are probably a scholar of the academia who had a close connection with the Akasha. Even so, how did they manage to do it? And how did they choose the host?
Must move
Yeah,
further.
we haven't gotten to the end yet. Once we know their motive, all the questions will resolve themselves.
Что? Ну, ладно. Alright then.
Let the show begin.
Да, ты ж бег болег.
Oh, it's revealed. Grow.
Бонь. О, здорово!
Committed to memory. I'll protect us.
The wind rises. Too slow.
All the water that used to be here has turned into rain.
Мы в
Then let's
нойте.
get through here before the water level rises.
О, уровень воды увеличивается. Фига. Прикольно. Динамическая вода. Вау. Не часто встретишь такое.
The destination is right ahead.
Не динамически, конечно, уровень просто поднимается, но даже такое в Геншине не часто встретишь. Что без триггера. Действительно.
Well, it's just new to Paimon in this dream. This should be the final destination. Huh? Really?
Все кого зауряднее, чем ожидалось.
Yeah, these are just ordinary city streets. I have powers related to dreams, so it's usually easy for me to tell who's dreaming and who's created by dreams. I guess only those who have thoroughly accepted this dream will be able to come here. There are so many people here. How can we find the host? Don't worry, I have a way.
Show me the way.
I see everything.
Lisa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
Ну, так не работает.
Hey,
О, я понял.
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
no, it doesn't seem to be her.
Ильман.
Who doesn't want a dream to last forever?
He's just entered the dream recently. It's definitely not him.
Он тоже, кстати, поглубже в сон ушел. However. Вообще сейчас будет, да?
You know, I've heard that plants grow better if you play music for them. And on that note, it's been a while since I last heard you play.
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days.
Moses.
Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, welcome, Great Dendro Archon. And your companions, too. Welcome. I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may we help you?
You already know all about me. There's no need for all the pleasantries. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
As expected of the Dendro Archon. I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archon's attention.
Опять исследование.
Why don't you go back to the flower shop? I'll come help you a little later.
Okay, of course, dear. I'll see you later.
Да, когда она мертва, и ты исследовал, можно ли
It
ее
appears that I was
воскресить.
too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon in person like this.
Да.
To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the power to create imaginary people who no longer exist in the real world. As for you, you found a unique way to become the owner of this dream, going so far as to have even given up the ability to wake up again.
Криокапсул?
Given up the ability to wake up?
Impressive. You truly are the embodiment of wisdom.
Такая, это я.
Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion. In return, I'll answer the question you're most curious about.
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary people who are created here. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, I can't sense your dream. How can I wake up a person who's already awake?
Fascinating.
Ага, то есть он
Since
все-таки не
you're the
спит.
fully awake owner of this dream, it can never collapse from you waking up. Theoretically, this should also give you absolute control over this place. I have to admit, it really doesn't get much better than that. But even knowing all of that, one question remains. How did you do it?
Is it the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? It's because I've dedicated my entire reality to this dream. I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running.
А это возможно? Все сознание?
Actually, this all started because of an accident. My original goal was not about the Akasha or a collective dream.
No. You were motivated above all to create a hyper-realistic person. The desire to reconnect with a real loved one is the one shared sentiment between all our dreamers.
That's right. However, human models are too complicated. Only the Akasha has a jnana energy supply powerful enough for me to generate and sustain my models. The Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, nobody would even notice. And even this minuscule amount of energy was already more than enough for my purposes. Even using just crude methods, I was still able to train a fairly realistic person. I named my first work Amira.
Huh? You mean the girl we just saw?
She and I entered the academia on the same day. Starting with admission procedures, we bumped into each other 6 times on just that first day. And because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. We studied, conducted research, and made breakthroughs together. Our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were 2 separate bodies that shared the same heart. However, Elazar later took her from me.
Геншин для грустных, typical. Вот почему ты собираешь людей с схожей историей.
Yes, I need more training samples to perfect Amira's personality. I found their details in the Akasha's database. Using the pretext of testing for mental health disorders, I implanted signaling devices in their bodies.
Что? Как? Чего?
This way I
Как?
could connect them to a network, and Amira could feel their yearning. Little by little, they helped her to grow and develop a warm,
Так,
human
ладно,
personality.
чушня какая-то пошла. Ну окей,
To improve my
это
efficiency and
сложно.
allow myself to focus on nothing but my research, I uploaded my consciousness as well, and became a part of the network.
So, technically speaking, it's not that you won't wake up, it's that you can't wake up.
Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network I had constructed. At first, I panicked. But, after coming to grips with the situation, I realized that I could restart this world as long as I could find a replacement source of jnana energy.
That means everyone in the network is providing you with jnana energy.
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I'm just saving them as well as myself.
Ничего не понимаю. Так, раньше дняную энергию генерировали за счет отсутствия сна у людей. Вместо сновидения они генерировали эту самую энергию. Теперь они спят и все равно генерируют ему энергию. Как так?
I provide a beautiful dream. and in return, I harvest their jnana energy as fuel for the dream. They can wake up anytime they wish. People need to sleep anyway, so why not have some beautiful dreams while
Ну,
they
неважно.
rest?
Типа, неважно.
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for ourselves.
Ты кто?
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
Так вот, они в итоге вот падают сюда, а их сны пропадают. А, типа, для снов-то нет, это типа А, ну да, все, я понял. Потому что это же не сон. Ну да.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more time with my family. I don't want them to be sad.
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon, I hope you can understand.
You don't need to gather around here. It's all right. The great Dendro Archon is nothing if not kind and considerate towards her people. She won't interfere with what we're doing here.
Ты подвергаешь опасности реальных людей, так что не, она тебя обломает. Он вкладывает свои слова в уста фантомов, настроил против нас настоящих людей.
It seems like I won't need you to answer my last question. You're willing to tell me all your secrets because you have nothing to fear.
Ну, типа, он и так уже мертв, можно сказать.
If you use your weapon and turn them against their Archon, then there's nothing the Archon can do.
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. What's so wrong about that? If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
I'm cold towards you? А, не жестоко, ты ничего не знаешь вообще.
If you had used your talents and determination for a just cause, you could have become a sage of the new generation. Unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the Academia by attempting the forbidden and fearing none. You equated people's feelings with cold jnana energy and deprived them of the pain that they have to face. You lured them into these dreams, and even now, remain completely unaware of how evil all of this truly is.
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
Здесь не это в
She's
реальности.
right here. This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on a set network, which means that only those with devices planted in their bodies can enter this world. Carefully think back and retrace your steps.
I secretly went back to the mountainside with Haidar. Minar was already there waiting for me, and Haidar was able to see her mother.
Типа, как она здесь оказалась-то, да?
She isn't actually the real Haidar?
No.
Ну, как и
Because
Майнер.
unlike you, she can't enter this dream. The moment you came into this dream, it created a Haidar to realize your wish of reuniting with your family. So, tell me, where's the real Haidar?
Гуф?
She's still out there on the mountainside.
That's right. And she must have been terrified to see her father not in his right mind.
Жена мертва, дочь жива. Ну да, но он тоже живой. Просто, как бы, его не заботит то, что он тоже на горе там сидит. Ну, типа, он спит на горе, норм, а она в пробуждении на горе, опасно. Да вы оба в опасности, он, будучи засыпая на горе, пошел умирать. Типа, не имеет значения, они оба там в опасности. Создают своих нейросетей, виртуальных миров.
Not to mention the monsters in that area. The situation is very dangerous.
Ну вот, как бы...
If Haidar's still out there, then...
Вот и ответ на вопрос по-иски, да?
What are you talking about, Dad? I don't understand.
I must
Liar!
wake up right now. I can't leave her there alone.
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered something.
Такие, ах, да, я же умер в воде.
And stay in their perceived bubbles of safety out of an instinct to protect themselves. This is human nature, but it is also one of their weaknesses. However, why are there still so many people striving to move forward, even when they know the path ahead is dangerous and painful? It's because
Движение,
people
жизнь.
don't only live for themselves. They have families, loved ones, friends, and communities. They have dreams that they are still trying to achieve. But in this dream, you showed them only the most comfortable and soothing things. This entire world has been built on the foundation of buried and unseen pain.
Ну, короче, он придумал героиновый притон, по факту. Как это? Химическое блаженство. Типа, в реальности ничего не делают, а просто валяются под наркотой. Типа, хорошо ли это? Ну, снаружи кажется, что вообще ужасно. Типа.
It's all just a well-devised scam.
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things I haven't done.
Вначале такое было. Да, тоже. И встилась химическое
I thought
блаженство.
God didn't understand humans. That would have explained why they created such a flawed world where countless tragedies took place. I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. But unfortunately, it means nothing now. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back.
Не можете вернуться, а вернетесь.
And even if you're a god, they won't always listen to you. It's time to purge all the extraneous data and noise.
Что, битва? Кого fight like a real Бен? А монстров в качестве системы защиты бахнуть? Что? Как, вот это как работает? Что? Куда? Flower safe? Ты чё? Давай мы тебе поглядим на Create Endless Waves.
Don't worry, they'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
Ну, что-то слабенько. Вот если там пятерок тарталей напихал, вот это было бы интересно.
You haven't won just yet. This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Ничего, сейчас Нахиды его кастируют.
Dream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Это фантомы превращаются в монстров. Ой, ты же свалил.
Oh no. Amira. Amira. Amira!
Your Amira is now Hilichurl класса мегабосса.
Amira, are you alright?
I don't feel well.
No, no, no.
Короче, сам не ведал, что делал. Пес говна, нет, худший из проклятий. Энергия джняны, жбегели гекес.
Where are my flowers? What should I do? Where did it go?
He left because he doesn't want you anymore.
Who am I? I'm not Amira.
Glad that's over. But what happened just now?
Dominating
Proficient
произошло.
using the Akasha's technology, and he spent a lot of Jnana energy creating monsters. Now the system is out of control. All the people he created also turned into monsters, including Amira.
Ладно.
It's terrible, even for a dream.
Even Paimon's freaked out. Paimon can't imagine what they're going through.
Худший из кошмаров. Чё там по... О боже, на горе монстры, избавимся от них. А сейчас худший из кошмаров.
The good news is that the chaos seems to have subsided. Now we only need to wake up the people here and let them return to their real lives.
Amira. My dear Amira. They're all gone. It was just a big dream after
Вообще.
all. I couldn't change my fate. and my knowledge turned out to be useless. What a cruel world.
Do you still think this is our fault?
I don't care about that anymore. The jnana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. This dream will soon collapse and my consciousness along with it. Let me disappear with Amira. I'd rather turn into dust than to ever wake up again.
Что с его физическим телом происходит, интересно?
Everything that's happened is too much for him. He's lost all hope.
Хочешь сказать, что он сам виноват, но мне его жаль.
I think seeing Amira turn into a monster was punishment enough for him. After comprehending the hollowness of the unreal, it's time to revisit the meaning of existence.
Existence? I'm different from the others. I've long given up everything outside of my consciousness.
Что с его физическим телом произошло, реально? Гниет где-то сейчас
Using
или
my
что?
knowledge of the Akasha, I have a way to extract your consciousness from here and put it inside a knowledge capsule. The Academia has probably kept your body, so you should be able to wake up soon.
В каком виде у него хранится? Что у них там, криокапсула?
Just let me disappear. Reality means nothing to me now.
То есть она может сделать его зомби.
This isn't compassion. I won't let you escape your punishment by simply disappearing. As for your life after that, it'll be up to you how you want to exist.
Неплохо. Fair
Alright,
enough.
Traveler in Paimon, we should go back. We can finally wrap up this whole thing.
Жареный цыпленок в медовом соусе. Сходить бы за вкусняшками да по ней. Опа. Ну это не лего, это синее что-то выпало. Дубина переговоров.
What's wrong, Nahida?
Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
Oh, great! You're awake! Everybody has started to wake up, and we've heard similar reports from around the city as well. From the looks of it, you were able to successfully resolve the issue.
Yes, though it took us a good deal of effort. There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to maintain order. I need to go to the Academia with them.
Подави людей ради порядка. Maintain order.
Are we going to ask about that?
I will maintain order.
Yes, but it may take some time for him to wake up after his consciousness returns to his body. We can leave the rest to the Matra.
Behold!
Oh, it's the
О,
great
великий
General
доход.
Archon. How
У
can I
вас
help
записано?
you?
I would like to check the registration records of a Kashara War scholar. He should be in an unconscious state right now.
Okay, just a moment.
Okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. We have confirmed that there's a scholar named Beinuni who's been unconscious for a
Мотри.
while.
Что это
The
такое?
cause was
Алиса?
improper operation of the Akasha. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, and is still receiving treatment at
А,
Bimar's.
он в коме, короче. Понятно.
Isn't his name Moses?
I guess he didn't want to be recognized or bothered by anyone. Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the Matra and ask them to import it into Beinuni's brain.
Хрена.
Understood. But for safety reasons, I need to know why.
Тебе Дендракон
This
показывает.
contains his consciousness. It's long been trapped inside of a dream.
Ой, я
He's
уже
committed
забыл
an act
лица.
that affected the safety of Sumeru. After he wakes up,
Я
I'll
помню
inform the
противника
General Mahamatra of
Годзиллы
all the
цветок
details.
большой. И все.
I see. I'll take care of this right away. Thank you, Great Dendro Archon.
No problem. Alright.
Everyone should have gathered at a moment of dreams by now. Let's head back. Let's be quiet and just listen in. I wonder what she's going to say.
Сказала на нас be quiet. Shut up!
You have just woken up. I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. I may have acted a little cold when handling things in the dream. I sincerely apologize for that. Dreams have amazing power. They inspire us to remain resolute in the face of adversity and help those with aspirations achieve their desires. But dreams also have the potential to exploit people, confuse the senses, and distort the truth. Unfortunately, you are all chosen as prey for an elaborate scheme. As I've said before, I am still learning and cannot fully empathize with the pain of all the loss you've experienced. But just take a good look around you, and you'll see many other people who have had similar experiences. You should be proud that you've been able to gather here and look toward the future together. The path of life is long, and it's hard for us to see the destination. This leads us to ask a lot of difficult questions. What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose of my existence? Why do I keep experiencing pain and loss? Of course, the most comfortable choice is to stop progressing, give up thinking, and just keep repeating whatever you're already familiar with. Whenever you have such thoughts, just look at the people and things around you. Some people work hard all day so that their families can have a hot meal on the table at night. Some people travel all over the world in order to create art that resonates with all of that.
Just to suffer.
Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapidly approaching, yet still unknown, world-shattering catastrophes. Life is not just about yourself. Each and every one of your actions shapes you and the world around you. Look, friends and family will remember what you've done, and even some people you've never met may benefit from your actions. Therefore, many people will strive forward to forge new paths, even if they have to endure great pain to do so. Once you begin your journey on that same difficult yet rewarding path, you'll come to know the answers to those big existential questions, yet they will no longer feel as life-defining as they did before. But if you were to believe that life is nothing but an empty, ephemeral dream, then that's also the only thing it will ever become.
Да.
You are free to choose how you want to live your lives, but as your Archon, I should first make this information known to everyone. In the end, it's up to you whether you want to embrace a beautiful dream at the cost of your real life.
Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone.
Alone?
It seems like she went to the plaza in front of the academia.
Опять? Вверх-вниз, 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 вниз, вверх-вниз.
Quit following me. Too slow.
Too slow.
Amazing, Nahida! Even Paimon was nearly won over by that scholar in that dream.
Well, he's very good at manipulating the weaknesses of human nature, but perhaps he himself had fallen prisoner to them long ago. That dream was incredibly beautiful and enticing. Ordinary people couldn't see through it and easily lost themselves within it. But as long as you can still wake up, you can still move forward with your life.
Ты тоже много научилась, Нахида.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Теперь ты по-настоящему сочувствуешь другим. Да, она и раньше сочувствовала по-настоящему. Нет, чё, почему все говорят, что холодная была?
Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings, but we saw how considerate you were
Не
with
понимаю,
all
откуда
those
это взялось.
people. Your speech just now really connected with everyone. You did a good job.
Thank you. I've heard a lot of sad stories along this journey, and several of them have touched my heart. You can't say that the victims of the dream really did anything wrong, and what they wanted was also not unreasonable.
That's why I could understand them when they tried to resist us and protect the dream. But all of my understanding and stirred feelings probably can't even account for even 1% of the pain they've experienced. I don't think this 1% can be seen as an example of what you call empathy.
You're too hard on yourself, that's for sure.
Абсолютного сочувствия не бывает, не сомневайся в себе.
Alright. I suppose going out into the world will help my confidence grow. I've learned that emotions are nothing like knowledge, and that's why it's hard for me to put them into words sometimes. Beinuni, or Mercedes, said that I had never personally felt the pain of loss.
Настало время рассказать ей про Рукодевату.
The moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in a blanket of warm feelings. It was so warm that it felt like I had returned to the start of my life, and I didn't want to wake up anymore.
Неужели она что-то видела? Oh my god.
But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was gone without a trace. If I have to make an analogy for it, I would say I can no longer see words on a piece of paper after they have been erased, but I can still see the slight indentations of where the words had been written. But now that I've experienced this dream, I think I can say with confidence that I won't dwell too
Не
much
надо
on the
копаться в
meaning of that
прошлом.
warmth. It's enough that I can tell I was once
Знайте,
supported
что оно
by that
есть, и
warmth,
все, да?
and its existence has allowed me to get to where I am today. If I dwell too much on its exact nature, I would be putting the cart before the horse. I gave a speech to inspire my people, so if I were to fail to live up to those words myself, then that would be too embarrassing.
Великая сила Рукодевата сформировала Нахиду своими деяниями. Даже если мир забудет о ней, разум и воля Нахиды будут доказательством ее существования. Лучше будет отнестись с уважением к их решению, чем сказать ей правду.
Hey, what's with that serious look?
Ну, типа, это как бы ничего глобально не изменит, да. А еще, по сути, Нахида это не продукт Рукодеваты, а и есть Рукодевата. Ну да ладно. Я забыл, что хотел сказать. Это не важно. Окей.
Since we just woke up, let's stretch a little bit. A new day is about to begin.
Stretch a little bit. Потягушек. Фальшивый новый день. Ничего, такой квест. Максимум, он все равно другой организм. Ну, там же идея-то была в чем, что Рукодевата, типа, переродилась, условно говоря. Ну, окей, хорошо, да, ладно. Пожалуй. Это не буквально тот же человек, да. Это не зарядка. Ну что ж, that's it. Поинг. You've got it. Нахида заместила Рукодевату с собой в рамках истории, но сама-то она другое дело. Я немного нет имел в виду, но действительно не важно. Я, видимо, просто неправильно понял посыл. Мне казалось, что это просто, типа, она такая, блин, мне нужно избавиться от этого тела. Я должна переродиться. Но, типа, я не очень хорошо знаком с концепцией перерождения в Индии, поэтому, может, я просто неправильно это воспринимаю. Перерождение не значит один в один, наверное. Типа, это не ты. Это, типа, там, часть тебя. Или что-нибудь типа того. Что ж, да. У нас с вами, господа, пони. Через 20 минут я успею сбегать за вкусняшкой, на кто донатили. Не за всеми вкусняшками, но за какой-то вкусняшкой. Лучший персонаж в игре. Лучший? Ну, не знаю, Венти, по-моему, покруче будет. Ты чё? Нет, Нахида крутая, конечно, спора нет, но Венти, не, Венти мой герой. Да. Стоп, старт. Просто стоп пока, пока не старт. Скоро у нас с вами My Little Pony Make Your Mark. Да. Пада-па-па-пи-пу-пам, пи-па-по-пи-ки-пу-пи-пам. Па-пу-пи-пам.